we're starting Wine Wednesday. We're starting it off because if I don't start now, we never will. My grandma and my dad are in town though, and they're upstairs. So for the first time, we're doing this in my bedroom. If you're a new subscriber, hello, thank you for subscribing. Typically I do these in the kitchen, not in the bedroom, but it's fine. My gosh, I'm like kind of hyper, kind of not. What do you call that? I'm thinking of a word. Delusional. I went to bed. Hi, Emily. I went to bed last night at like 4:30 in the morning. And then I had to wake up at 7 because Alea had to dance at 8. And so I'm just really tired, but also I kind of feel like I have a lot of energy. So what snacks do you have? Okay, so I want to really quickly discuss Wine Wednesday. We're going to introduce this. You guys know I wanted to do it for quite a while. So I want to do it majority of the time. Sometimes it just won't be able to happen, especially in the summer with kids and trips and things. It's a little harder to commit to, but as many Wednesdays a month as I can. And I want to do snacks and wine, but I think eventually I didn't do it for this one, but I want to like make it a theme. So like sweets or salty or something like that. But today we got all the snacks. A lot of you guys were recommending like very, salty snacks, and I love salt, so that's what I ended up getting. My top, I think, is from Target. I'm not 100% sure. So let's get into the snacks. Okay, I also just ate dinner like not too long ago, so a lot of my snacks I didn't end up bringing down, but spicy lime ramen. I ate ramen on the last live, but I wanted it spicy. I don't know if you guys remember that, if you watched that. So I made sure it's time to get spicy. And then I brought my nails in case we're here for long enough that I can do my nails. This, you guys, I don't know. I was really hungry when I went to the store. I didn't eat all day yesterday. And then I didn't eat this morning before I went to the store. So when I went, I was like, okay, lemon blueberry loaf cake. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take 10. Just subscribed today. Thank you guys so much, all of you. Even if you're not new, like I really do appreciate. I know that you guys work for your money, and just that you'll even give me 5 cents to be able to support and like enjoy more of my content means a lot to me. So thank you very much. The next thing is I've always wanted to try these. I've tried Baby Bell cheese, like the round ones, but I think these are different. So we're gonna try them. I got it originally to spread on bread. But bread didn't sound good right now because, like I said, I just ate dinner not too long ago. And then, what else is in here? Oh, I couldn't say no. So I'm going to try them and tell you guys what I think. I'm a huge chip gal. I also got cheese, but I'm not going to, again, I just ate. I didn't feel like cheese, so we're just sticking to some of the snacks that I bought. Hi, Tamara. I hope I said that right. What did you put in your ramen to make it spicy? So usually I'll just buy like chicken ramen and then add any of my favorite hot sauce. So like Cholula is what I like, but you could use anything. Or Tapatio is really good. I don't love Tapatio unless it's on Lay's or in cup noodle. And then I'll put like 1 to 2 full limes and it's really good. But they also sell, this one literally was bought spicy lime and shrimp. Oh my gosh. I didn't like the BLT chips. Kaysen, thank you so much, guys. I don't know if you guys remember, but Kaysen was graduating. She finally graduated. I'm so excited for you. Trust me, I didn't graduate, so I know how hard it is. Okay. We're gonna try these. And then we'll go into the wine topic. Smell. You didn't know. You didn't know about that. Thank you so much. You guys, thank you so much for buying the badges. Sometimes I feel like I'll go back through the live and I realize that I missed some of you guys and I feel so bad. So thank you so much. These are not good. They don't taste like a BLT at all. And they don't even I don't even really know how to describe the taste. And they're just not very good. I mean, they're not disgusting. I've tried worse, but I saw a question I wanted to answer. Where did that go? I think the chips taste just like ketchup. Maybe that is what it is. Okay, you guys, I'm getting you onto something right now. Even if you think you're not going to be onto it, do it anyways. Go buy really giant mason jars. I got these off from Amazon, or I went to Walmart. One of the two. And then I hate drinking water, so I put a little bit of ice, but mostly just so it's cold. I don't really like really cold water, and I don't like ice. And then I put water, and then I cut up 2 oranges, and then I use a straw. I don't know what it is about this, but I drank like 5 of these yesterday. Usually, you guys, I would drink a quarter of this every 3 days, okay? And then I just replace the orange like every 24 hours. And it's not overly orange, because I actually don't like fruit or oranges, but it just makes it better. Did I get my GED? I did not. Do I have a desire to? I mean, never say never, but I don't think so. So anyways, yes, you guys. Okay. Can we talk about the new Apple Vision Pro? So when you asked me that over DM, I thought it was like, I looked it up for a quick second. Oh my gosh, Walmart just sent me a text that they're delaying my order. Okay, anyways, the Apple Vision Pro. I looked it up and I really quickly, and I thought it was just like one of those things you put on your eyes and you like play games with. I'm forgetting what the name is. An Oculus, which I've had. And so I was like, I think I told you, they're great, but it seems really expensive, and the Oculus is cheaper. Well, after a little bit more research, not a ton, it is way different and looks super cool. Are you still opening a child care center? Yes, definitely. I won't really probably ever share about that, just because, obviously, for safety and all of that. Did I get new beds for each kid? Yes, I did. And Levi, I saw a question about Levi. He does have his own room. Hey, you can't be down here. I know. You can't be down here. They're going to hear you. House tour. I need to do a house tour, you guys. I know. I really need to. I think I'm just like deciding how I want to do it, because I want to do it different than I've done it in the past. Thank you guys so much for the badges. Are you gaining a friendship back with Karen and Kwa? I saw this question a lot because I posted yesterday that I was watching their video. We are still in the same situation where we're not, like, I don't have any negative feelings towards them, but we don't talk. We're not really, like, we didn't like rekindle a friendship or anything like that. I genuinely was just happy for them that they had another baby, and it was really exciting that it was a girl, and I watched the video and shared with you guys. It wasn't anything deeper than that. The girls do share a room. Yes, we do plan on, well, there's a lot of different options on what we want to do with this house, but they won't share for a long period of time, basically. What's your favorite sensory bin activity for the kids? Probably sand, and you can do it really cheap and literally get sand or dirt from your backyard, or you can buy like kinetic sand, or there's lots of different ways you could go about that, and then buying farm toys. Hi, Bria. Thank you. Okay, wine topic. So, you guys, I feel like I'm lame today. I don't have wine. I have wine at my house. I always do. But I didn't have any tonight because I woke up this morning with the worst migraine, which I haven't had that bad of a migraine in years. I took so much ibuprofen today. I think it's because I didn't eat anything yesterday. I did drink a heck ton of water, so that was like, I should just stick to saying dehydrated if I'm still going to get migraines, but whatever. So finally I'm now feeling better, and I do not want to risk getting a headache again, even though it wasn't from wine. I just don't want to risk it. So then I was like, should I not do it? But then I will never do it. I'm like, if I don't start, I'll never start. So I'm like, it's okay. Wait, where are you? I'm in my bedroom. I don't think I've ever really shown my bedroom. I always do these lives in the kitchen. Oh my gosh, my leg. But I have family in town, so they're in the kitchen. Don't do ibuprofen with migraine. As someone who gets... Oh my gosh, I cannot read. Sorry, hold on. Don't do ibuprofen with migraines. As someone who has them, they can cause rebound migraines. I do a shot monthly to get rid of mine. I don't get them often enough, or I would definitely consider that. I have tried a lot of different medicines, and ibuprofen is the only thing that works for me. I actually used to get chronic migraines in high school and was prescribed many different prescriptions for it, and they all made me vomit, so I stopped taking those. So yeah, I don't really ever get them, or I would look more into it. That's pretty cool that there's like a shot that you can take. Hi, Cammie. Oh my gosh, every time I go to press on like a name, it wants me to block them. I need advice for moving states away from family with small babies. It's really hard, and you have to be patient and understand the wave of emotions that's going to happen. I think when I first moved away from my family when I was pregnant with Levi, it was like scary and shocking, and immediately I just wanted to run back. But when you give it time, it all works out. I didn't even realize you had a basement. Yeah, any house in Utah that's more than one bedroom has a basement. It's such a Utah thing, and it's so weird because before I moved here, like California doesn't have basements. I don't even know. I'm sure they do, but like nowhere I ever had friends or I lived had basements. But in Utah, everywhere had basements. In fact, when I bought my second house, I was like, I don't want a basement, and I couldn't find any houses that didn't. So I was just like, okay, and we took the one that we took at the time. But when we tear down this house and build or whatever we end up doing, I don't want a basement. I mean, it is nice actually to have more land, like to build down, rather than like taking up more land around your property. But the flooding, even though Utah doesn't get a lot of floods, UNP's favorite thing to do with each other. Ooh, that's a good question. I'm trying to think like non-basic, because like we like to go out to eat, we like to watch movies, we love to watch like Harry Potter, or we have our shows that we love, like why am I forgetting? Bar Rescue, that one, we love that one. The Office. We have a lot of shows that we like. Recently we just started watching I'm gonna keep saying and now that I feel self-conscious about it, I'm gonna continue to say it. I'm trying to think of the freaking show. Ted Lasso, I think is what it's called. If you guys haven't seen that, so good. Do you watch Manifest on Netflix? I tried 2 times to get into that show, and I didn't not continue watching because it wasn't good. Like, it was good, but I didn't watch it for a while. I think I went out of town or something, and then I just like never went back to it for some reason. But it is good. I don't know. I need to try again for the 3rd time. Do you watch Vanderpump Rules? Because my mind is blown and I need to hear others' thoughts. You guys, I watch Alyssa in the Kitchen on TikTok. She's amazing, and she talks about that show all the time. So I tried to get into it, and I can't get into it. I just can't. I think after watching the Kardashians for so many years, guys, it's really hard for me to watch like reality shows, you know? I don't know. I started Shameless from the beginning. I've been binge watching it. Okay, Shameless, you guys, backstory. I loved that show. I thought it was so good. And I literally would watch like all night long and then stay up all day and watch all night long. But when I got diagnosed with OCD after I had Alea and was like going through it severely, like in therapy, hours a day, 5 days a week, that's the show that was on. So for whatever reason, my brain like connects the two, and now anytime that it's been on, like if I go to somebody's house and it's on or something, it makes me extremely uncomfortable. But the show was so good. It's just my brain connected it to that, I guess. I've never seen Vampire Diaries. I don't know if I would love that. I don't love like non-realistic. There's a word for that, but yeah, the basement. It's so weird. Do you have windows in your bedroom? Yes, I have one like right where I guess I can show you guys. I don't know what's out in this room. Okay, so that's one window, and then this is another window. So yeah, there's two windows, and then there's the bathroom is like back. Oh, that's my little tea station right there. Boyfriend and I love tea before bed, and then bathroom over there, and then TV and stuff over there. Oh my gosh, sorry. The one thing about this house that I do like is in the basement, there's not a lot. Like in a lot of Utah homes, most of the house is in the basement. In this house, most of the house is upstairs. Do you watch Outer Banks? I also tried to get into that one, but I don't know. I just never went back to it. It was good, but Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, that's a show. Wait, can I screenshot this? Is there a way to do that? Okay, I think it worked. Okay, I'm gonna try that because I just like the sound of that. Okay, let's see. Okay, Bar Rescue is so good. So it's been a show that's been on forever, but it's basically this guy. I'm forgetting his name. If you remember his name, leave it in the in the comments, I guess. And he goes to bars and he like basically yells at them, trains them, and remodels their bar and helps them bring it back to life, because usually they're like $300,000, $500,000 in debt and like lost their house, like all of that. The guy's a little much, but I feel like watching the more recent episodes versus older episodes, he's a lot better, because sometimes he's dramatic, but also he's just trying to be entertaining for the show. So Burlesque, yes, that's one of my favorite movies. That's so good. Have you seen You, Me, and Her? I have not. One Tree Hill, I love. Did you cry with your kid's first haircut? I literally just got my son's first haircut and I had no emotion. Confused if I'm broken. No, it's normal. I think I cried over every little thing with Levi. Alea, I cried over a lot of things still. And then Avery, not as much. And now Aura, I'm like, yep, cut it off. It's in the way. We can't style that. It's hard to wash. My all-time favorite movie is Crossroads. Jane the Virgin is good. John Taffer. Yes, that's who I'm talking about. Thank you, Kaysen. You are seriously too good to me. The show You. I've heard really good things about that, you guys, but I've never seen it. Okay, we're going to give this a little stir so it continues to cool off. I hate hot food. Is that just me? Probably shouldn't eat it over my pillow, but I'm not somebody who eats in bed, so this is very... I mean, I eat seeds galore, but... Emily in Paris, I did... Emily in Paris. I watched the first season of that. It was good, but then it took so long for the second season to come out. Teeth whitening. Okay, I'm gonna go... Sorry, I was reading other comments. I'm gonna go get the toothpaste I use, because you guys, I can never, like, advertise this enough, okay? This stuff... Oh my gosh. Okay, not a flattering view, sorry. This stuff... amazing. You can only get it at Kroger stores, so it's like Smith's, I don't know. If you look up Kroger stores, you'll see. I know Smith's for sure has it though, but you can't get it online. I've tried to link it a million times, but this stuff works so well. Like ever since I started using this, I get constant questions on social media, but also a lot in real life. That people are like, what teeth whitener are you using? And I'm like, I'm not using teeth whitener. Plus, this is one of the best toothpaste for you. A lot of other toothpaste, we all know, chemicals, the whole shebang, spiel. I just combined those two. Ginny and Georgia, I love. Do you think you will ever show boyfriend on social media? Maybe like bits and pieces like I have. I don't ever plan on like including him fully on social media. I try to just make I'm trying to just make my social media about me, you know? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of questions about this, like, Van Clan drama. I know Zoe personally, and I have also met her husband, and I think they are great people. I don't like referring to it as drama, because after what I just went through a couple years ago, it doesn't matter what it is, what the situation is, or who it is, even if I didn't like them. I know that it's real life, and it's not drama. This is, like, people's lives, and so, not saying, I don't want to say you are implying it's drama. I'm just saying, like, my mindset is I am in no place to ever judge anybody. I also know how much is probably untrue about what's being shown and how painful it probably is for both of them right now. And again, I don't even know the situation, but from the little bits and pieces that I have seen, it's like, it's just really, I don't know. So I know I'm not keeping up with it or following up with it, like, any of that. And I don't plan on it because I don't want to, like, support the negativity around it, and I feel like by following it or being invested in it, that's what I'm doing. Name of the toothpaste. The toothpaste is called Simple Truth Plaque Removing and Whitening. I'm gonna hold it up so you guys can screenshot it. It literally is so good. No animal testing too, okay? Okay, I'm gonna take a bite of this because if I don't, I never will. That's like everything in my life. If I don't, I never will. If I don't switch the laundry right now, I'm never gonna. Oh my god, it's so mushy. I don't want you guys to hear me eat it. Oh, heck-a-roodle. You kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? This is so damn good. I love spicy stuff. Well, no, I don't. No, I don't. I revert. I hate spicy stuff. Literally all of it. Except for this. I love spicy ramen. Did you cheat? No. Whoa. See, this is why I don't want to eat in bed, guys. What wine did you get? Okay, if you're just joining, I'm sorry. I failed today and didn't drink wine because I had a headache. And so I didn't. I'm sorry. Next Wednesday for sure, though. What wine are you drinking, Megan? I need to know because I want to live vicariously through you. Next Wednesday, we will for sure have wine. Do you watch Trisha's new podcast? I do not watch... Hi, Shelby. I do not watch any podcasts lately. You guys, I don't even have time to do my own crap, which sucks because I want to watch. I mean, we all don't have time, right? But you have to make time. That's what I'm working on. I feel like I had this doctor actually tell me, okay, we're going to get real deep real quick here. One time I was telling the doctor, because he's like, he was telling me to do this or that. This was a couple years ago. I don't even remember why I was there. Probably, I don't even know. Chapped lips, kidneys, something. And I just kept complaining like, oh, I don't have time. And I know I should do that, but I don't have time. And he was just like, I don't, and he was so nice. Like, I don't mean anything disrespectful by this or anything, but you keep saying you don't have time and everybody says that, but you do have time. You're just not making time. And I was like, okay, they taught you that in school or what? Maybe I should have gone. It was just so, and it's so true. Like, you have time for anything that you make time for. I say that. But here I am, still not having time for a lot of shit. Thank you, Emily. Sorry, I'm choking to death over here. Nacho fries from Taco Bell is the best. Moscato. I've never heard of that one. DeSanti? I'll have to look at that one. I just tried one that was so good. Oh. I was just looking for my phone to text boyfriend and ask what it was because he bought it for me. But of course, my phone's right in front of me, so I'll have to find out later for you guys. But it was so good. I'm not picky with wine though. Like when I first started drinking wine way long time ago, I was picky and I started off with like Stella Rosa. But that's not even really wine. It's juice. You have to drink 5 bottles to even feel buzzed, and that's just silly to me. Especially because I'm a really slow drinker. Like, I'll have like 1 glass of wine lasts me like 6 hours. So I need something stronger. But anyways, yeah, I need to do, maybe that's what we'll do next Wednesday. I'll show you guys all my favorite wines. Oh, so cute. Emily, that camera is like, it's such a great option. It's so affordable. I actually have been using it for vlogging, and something's wrong with the coloring and it's driving me nuts. But otherwise, I agree. I think it's an awesome camera. Dad Challenge podcast has proof you cheated. Pictures and text. That's not proof. And those aren't, like, people are really stretching that. Everybody in my life, including Oscar, we all know no cheating took place. So that's something that's very much online drama and very inaccurate. I understand though, like, from your point of view, seeing stuff like that, it's hard not to be like, oh, well, like, I don't know. I get it. I get why people see it and believe it or whatever, but so much of that stuff, you guys, isn't true. And I'm not just regarding stuff about myself, but just in general. Like, I think sometimes we all need to be reminded that the internet is just the internet. Are you for the LGBTQ community? Abso-freaking-lutely. I agree, Mackenzie. It's all about perception. Yes, totally. I've been hooked on Colleen Hoover novels ever since you mentioned it. She writes very well. I agree. Colleen Hoover is amazing. I kind of hate how much it's everywhere. I'm not somebody who likes to, like, read something that everybody else is reading, but it's hard not to because she's so good. Demi, I feel so bad. That's such a hard situation. I feel like you have no choice but to just kind of, like, sit down and have an open conversation. There's no other way, you know, because you definitely both want to be on the same page and understanding of that. Plus, you deserve to, like, be open about that. Even if the conversation ends in, like, no, your husband or your partner isn't into that, you deserve to know and say what you feel. Hubby supports it, but, like, where the fuck do you meet people? Oh, girl. It's not easy. You can do online, but that doesn't always go well. And then you can do casual, but then that's hard to find. That's hard. And a lot of times it's not going to go well. Hi, Aurora. I love that name. Every time I hear it, it just reminds me that we almost named Aura that. Do you think the reason you and BF have a good relationship is because he works full time, so you get special time just together instead of all day? This has actually been a really big adjustment in our relationship because my last partner I was with 24/7. And although I'm not clingy, I'm also, like, stage 5 clingy. So it's been really hard not having him here all the time. And I'm still, like, even today, actually, I was like, oh my gosh, I just want you here all freaking day with me. But I do think overall it's good for us. I think it's healthy in any relationship to have time away from each other, rather that be, you know, your job or just taking vacations without each other or whatever it is. But, so yes, I do think that's a part of it. But truthfully, I think that our relationship is so good because we are extremely open with each other. We started our relationship off that way. Oh my gosh. Because in our past relationships, both of us were not open about our feelings. We didn't feel comfortable. Not saying it was the other person's fault. Like, you know, takes two to tango. And also in our last relationships, the other person probably didn't feel like they could communicate, and they weren't open. So we've made, like, open communication a very big thing in our relationship. And not just, I heard this once and it's so true, not just communication, but comprehension and sacrifice and just like respecting each other. I don't know. I just feel like we both were in a really long relationship that, you know, we didn't plan on it ending, and then it ended, and we both like want forever with somebody. And so we just learned, you know, and we try to take the things that were really bad and work on them, and not just like the other person. Like I have specific standards, we'll call it, that sounds kind of bitchy, but specific standards that I have of him, but that I also have of myself, because I had to self-reflect and really, you know, sit down and be like, okay, you were a bitch. You didn't ever do this, that, or the other. Like you asked for him to do all these things, but what were you doing for him? And like, I had to sit there and realize I was also a problem. Because for the last year of our relationship, where I was really internally struggling, it was so easy for me to point the finger. And a lot of it was deserved, but, you know, once you get out of it, you have to sit down, and if you want to ever grow from it or get into a healthy relationship, you have to realize like where you went wrong too. And so I feel like I try to work on a lot of things that I didn't do correctly. So yeah, I just think we're both like taking it day by day and just trying to be the best people that we can be individually, and that's made us better people for each other and as a couple. Thank you, Jennifer, Emily, and Demi. You guys are so awesome. What kind of hair extensions do you have, and would you recommend them? I do recommend them. I don't know the brand. I'll have to ask my hairdresser. My hairdresser works at Lunatic Fringe in Salt Lake City. So if you look that up, it's their brand of hair extensions. Are you and P still exploring sexually, threesomes, trying new things? I have like reflux happening right now, you guys. Yes and no. We stopped actively looking just because life has gotten crazy, and yeah, I don't know. No, I haven't really thought of a reason. We just kind of haven't in a long time. But we're still open to doing it and stuff. I think that now we're just trying to find more. At one point it took so much work. Like I was saying to you, Demi, like it's literally so much work. So now I just feel like we're kind of waiting for something casual to come along. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know. We go through phases where we're like, oh, we really want to do that. And then like, oh yeah, no, we don't. Exploring new things with each other, absolutely. I never want that to end. Thank you, Trinity. Yeah, again, I think you guys sometimes, like, some people think everything is real, and it's really crazy to me. Not saying some things aren't, but some things you have to remember are either the truth that's very stretched, or not the truth. Some of it is the truth, though. Does your dad and stepmom like P? I mean, they definitely have always vocalized things that they do like about him and appreciate. Especially the biggest thing is like how he treats me. I think my whole family is very in shock about that. Like, even me, we've been together for over a year now, and I'm like, I wake up every day and I just feel like a queen, and I'm just waiting for the dream to end because it's too good to be true some days. It sounds so cheesy, and I know vomit, but did you ever have a hoe phase? Yes, I had a hoe phase in high school. I didn't get with Oscar until after high school. Well, I guess not after, it was like my last month of high school. Did you ever have awkward threesome experiences? I think the awkward part is like the beginning, just like that when you first meet them, it's awkward. But otherwise not really. I don't know, but I'm just a very years and communication. Yeah, communication is so big. Would you ever be a sister wife? No. Okay, Jacqueline, I think that's how you say your name. Jacqueline, I've never seen it spelled like that. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Are you not going to finish your food? I know, I keep talking. I wish this was like, have you played the new Harry Potter game? Are you talking about the one that's on, I think it's on PlayStation. I want to play it, but I have an Xbox. Well, I don't leave itis. That lasagna you made looks so yummy. I'm going to post it tomorrow. I'm a little nervous because the video is not the greatest quality. My kitchen was really dark. It was super rainy and cloudy that day, but the lasagna was so good that I want to show the recipe. So I'm going to post it anyways. Have we ever been interested in swinging? No. I'm not interested in another guy at all. In fact, my kink, and the reason why threesomes happen for us is because I like watching him with her. It's not weird. Thank you, Samantha. No, the spelling is not weird at all. I love it. That's why with Avery, I was like, because I wanted to name her Addison, but we ended up naming her Avery. So I was like, okay, we can keep it, but we're not doing a Y at the end because that's like the typical way. So I did IE. It's on Xbox? Oh, I didn't know that. I heard about it when it first came out, and I think when it first came out, I might be wrong, but I thought it was only on PlayStation. Would you? It's just for fun. I think that we literally, like I said, like we just spontaneously have been like, I heard one of the kids. We've just spontaneously been like, oh, we should try this. Again, like that's another big difference in this relationship that I really appreciate is like we're just very open with each other. Do your kids like you? I would say so. I don't even go to the bathroom by myself because they're with me all the time. So I would say so. I hope so because I really like them. I think it's awesome you know your kinks and can experience them. I definitely, sorry, spicy. I definitely am so happy too that I'm at a place in my life where I'm just like, I could try anything. And that's a really comforting, safe feeling, being with somebody that you can like literally try anything. And some of it you end up not liking, and that's okay. And some of it you're like, okay, all right, we can do that every day. Boyfriend during these lives he's always kind of doing his own thing. Right now he's upstairs with my grandma Kathy and my dad. But sometimes he's in the room, sometimes he's not. Have you ever said no to something he wanted to try or vice versa? I don't think so. I feel like we don't have any like dangerous things we've tried, like really dangerous. That would be something that I would say no to. Like if it potentially could kill me, I wouldn't be interested. But other than that, I just like never say never, you know? Especially because after trying things, I've realized how many things are pleasantly amazing. Or like, I don't know if pleasantly is the word, but like weirdly amazing. Do you get jealous? My husband and I have spoken about it. I feel like the aftermath might be a bit awkward. Was it for you the first time? I feel like boundaries need to be very clear. And I'm a very this way or the fucking highway type of gal. So yeah, I think if those aren't set, and like you have to be very truthful, like there are certain things that we have off limits about during, before, after, the type of person, all of that, the communication, and that he is, even in the times that we're doing that stuff, he's not like overly indulging in them. I guess is how I would explain that. Like he's always very considerate of me, which is nice. Even though sometimes I don't want him to be. I want to act like I'm like, oops, walked into that. I know, guys. It's been so long since even I saw my Grandma Kathy. Today's been a rough day, though. I feel bad. She has a rash, and my dad took her to urgent care. It's been kind of a rough day, so I feel bad, but she's crazy. She's like, go, go, go. You guys, she did like my landscaping the other day. I didn't ask her to. In fact, I told her not to, and she was just out there kicking butt doing it. I love her. She's just like, I feel like we all know that one person that just can't sit down. That's her, regardless of age. Like, she retired and got out of retirement. Where will your guests sleep? So they just sleep upstairs. We have like, Levi's room has an extra bed. I don't think I've ever shown that, but he has 2 beds in his room. And so he'll sleep on the couch and the 2 guests will sleep there. Like, my brother and his friend came and they both slept in there in both of the beds, or Levi will sleep in one bed and then the guests will sleep in the other bed and my dad is sleeping on the couch. That's how it is right now. So we just make it work. If it's a lot of people, we have a hotel like not even 0.5 miles from us that's really affordable and really nice. Do I have a lot of... I'm trying not to say too much because I don't know how well sound travels from here to there, and I don't want to make my dad want to die. But do I have a lot of... Sorry, so many questions. We definitely do not. We've done like a handful. Like, we're not experts. We're not over here doing it every weekend. We just occasionally have. We've always had I would say we've always had a good experience. Sometimes a little awkward, I guess. I don't know. More like there's been people who found out that I'm on social media and want to make something of it that's not true. That's what the not so good part of some of them, but even those were good other than that. And then the other ones we've had have been overall good. So yeah, we do have fun with it. I just think it ebbs and it flows, like the desire to want it, you know? Thank you, guys. I'll definitely tell Grandma hi. Do you prefer light or dark? It depends. Right now I like the dark because I've gained like 5 pounds. I don't know if it's my boobs. Can they weigh that much? Because since I got my boobs done, I've gained 5 pounds. And I feel like it's in my stomach. But maybe it's my boobs. I don't know. Anyways. Not pitch dark, but not daylight lights on. Do they sign an NDA? No. That would be like really awkward to like ask, you know? Plus, again, I'm just like living my life. And if those people want to go online, even the people who have shared about it, if you want to go online and talk about it, whatever. If that brings you happiness, that's fine. It's not a secret for me. Obviously, I'm sitting here talking about it with you guys. Especially, I feel like me being so open about it and telling you guys my experiences might help some of you. So I'm not bothered by it at all. The only thing I feel bad for or care about is that my family members see it, and like, I'm sure it's a little shocking for them. And like, they're not gonna ask me questions like, is this part of it true? Because that's like, I'm like, okay, I don't care. It's not that I don't care. I don't mind if they know. I think they're uncomfortable knowing. But what I do get bothered by, like actually bothered by, is the wrong information, because they're not gonna come ask me about it and I don't want to bring it up. But it's like, I kind of want to be like, okay, that happened, but not that part of it. What do you look for? Mackenzie, I would say people who are also very open and just like want to have fun. Very like free-spirited, open-minded people. Are you scared of anything? I definitely don't allow him to communicate with him. That's definitely I'm the communicator. No phone numbers. It all takes place over the specific app, like Tinder, Bumble, whatever. And that's it. Like, no phone numbers are given. No private moments are had, or alone moments are had. And I feel like, not that anything would even come of that. Maybe. I don't think so. I feel like actually 99% sure nothing would. But it gives me peace of mind. And it also makes me feel like I'm making the rules and I'm the boss. And that gives me comfort. Are you worried about your subscribers being your potential third or people that already know about you? No, I actually think that'd be fine. Make it more fun, I guess. Emily, that's horrible. Yeah. I was just talking to a girl yesterday. She was actually sending me hate, but, well, nice hate, I guess.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
Hey, I'm kind of doing something here. And you're screaming. What was I gonna say? Oh, and like, she had a lot of her opinions about me because of past. I'm literally talking to you and you're ignoring me?
I thought, Jesus.
Did you just break the door handle?
Yeah, fucking broke. What were you saying?
I said something to you and you didn't respond, and then I heard you open the door and I'm like, hello. What are you doing?
Well, we were messing with the dishwasher. Figured out what the problem is.
What is it?
Just like a pump on the bottom of it. So.
Ah, pretty cool. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, by the way, the upstairs flooded. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Did it?
No. It didn't.
Okay, I'm talking private things about you, so if you could go upstairs.
See you, Shawty.
Love you.
Love you too.
Okay, sorry. Now I'm going through these comments slow because my comments aren't loading as they come up. They're because I scrolled. They're showing like as I scroll. So, yeah. So am I the one that has the profile or him? Both. But if it's his profile, he still talks to them through the profile, but I also am talking to them on the same profile, but they also know I'm talking to them too, if that makes sense. Like, it's like both of us on there and we make it known that it's two of us. Are you the one that picks, or is P or both? Okay, so we've gone through both. So in the beginning, I did. But girls are a lot of work, and I don't have the time to deal with it. So eventually I was just like, yeah, you go ahead and you pick, and you conversate. Again, I had it all on my phone and was logged in and watching the conversations, but yeah. Oh, Emily, that makes me so happy. You guys, I feel like I love what I do and I love sharing about like skincare and daily routines and cup of noodle. But there's this part of me that is like, I want to be like I don't even know, like can you be like a sex advocate? Because I want to be that. Do you have a type of girl? I would say not really. I don't even have a type with men. I'm just very much, you're either great or you're so bad, so ugly, horrible, don't look at me. Sounds so mean, but like truthfully, even with guys, like I've found like 3 or 4. She just opened my drawer and went in there. I've had like 3 or 4 men in my whole life, including on TV, that I find attractive. So I'm very particular, you know? Me. Faith, it was me. I'm the problem, it's me. I told him I loved him first. And very soon, but I knew right away. I'm telling you guys, it was crazy. Like overnight, once him and I started, well, first we started, what's the symbol? That happened before anything else. And then the next day, basically, I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna marry you for sure. Hi, thank you. Yeah, buy the ring now. It's fine. Kidding. But yes, I definitely knew. Do you even care losing more followers by talking about your sex life? No. I feel like I created social media with my name on it, doing my type of content. I've gained followers and I've gained friends and created relationships that I'm so grateful for and that I love, but I don't do this for followers. And if I was, I would have quit about a year and a half ago. Did you feel awkward? Was it awkward? No. I'm not. Again, I just go for it, you guys. Like, especially after such a long relationship that went so south. Like, I held it in for so long and, like, wasn't myself for so long. Again, nobody else's fault. I take responsibility for my own actions. But I'm not doing that anymore. Like, no thank you. No ma'am. If I want you, I'm going to let you know. And I'm going to tell you I love you. And yeah. If you don't want that, that's great, but... Guilty is a different topic. That was a really hard thing. That's hard. It's hard for me to answer that without saying too much because, again, it just involves too many people, but there was a lot to the story, and so part of me felt guilty and a part of me knew it was right. Who made the first move? And I think I shocked him to death. In fact, when I first told him that, like, that he's texting me, I love him. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I felt it was important, too. Remind me what I was saying, if you guys remember. Dream engagement ring for him to propose with. He texted me again, sorry. Oh, shocked him. That's what I was saying. Okay, let's do ring really quick. I don't even need a ring. Just let me be your wife. And then shocked him. Yes. When I first told him that, like, I think I want more than just chitty chitty bang bang, he was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're messing with me. No, you don't. No. Especially because we weren't, like, that close. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, the whole time. And, like, no, we barely talked or interacted more than just, like, hello? Oh, my gosh, scared the crap out of me. What's wrong? You what?
I keep breathing, my throat hurts.
Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. Turn off the fan. It's the light switch. Okay, and then I'll get you a cough drop. You know how you see that light switch right there? There's one in your room. You just flip it, and it'll turn the fan off.
What is that?
I'll make you some tomorrow. Some ramen noodles. It's spicy, but it's gone. Do you want me to make you some tomorrow? Love you, girl. I'll be right up to get you some cough medicine if it still hurts when you turn the fan off. Did the hookup happen randomly or did you tell him you wanted it? A little bit of both, I would say, I guess. Preferred to give or receive? Definitely. I want to say both because truly I have enjoyed giving more. That was never something I was wanting to do or good at. And it's just, yeah, I don't know. I've definitely worked on that and it's very different. And, so yeah, sorry, my mind's everywhere because I'm thinking about the way it came down. Her throat was hurting. I wonder if she's getting sick. Cough medicine. Oh, cough medicine. Well, my mind, you guys, once I lose my train of thought, it's so hard to go back. Oh, okay. I want to say both, but truthfully, I will always be a selfish bed partner. Amelia, I think that's your name. This has been something that I have received so many private messages about. Like, not a lot of people comment that on my posts, right? Like the hate comments. I would say the equivalent to the amount of hate that I've got that amount of people, even people in my personal life, or my boyfriend's personal life, even to this day, is like, it's been, I can't read that comment at the same time that I'm thinking. I'm gonna read that though. Oh my gosh, what just happened? My brain just went kaplunk as soon as she came in. My brain switches from like relax mode to like, okay, what do I need to do for her? What was I saying? God damn it. Oh, I hate when I lose my train of thought. It makes me crazy. Let me go back up and think about this because I'm going to go crazy. Oh, yes. So I got so many people who said that. And although it's horrible and I'm so sorry and I can't imagine what you went through or are still going through, it's really, really hard. But I also know how hard it is and how scary it is, but how rewarding it is. And for both people in this situation, you're doing everybody a favor because a relationship takes 100% of both people. Not necessarily like daily, you get what I mean. But that was a really bittersweet thing about the situation because, again, it's such a sad circumstance and I feel horrible for you. But for me, it's like, I'm glad that I could make you realize that it's possible to have another option and it's really scary, you know? So I'm sure it was hard to leave a relationship that was all online. People only see happy and not what you guys are really going through. Yeah, it definitely, I mean, what you guys saw was real, and I thought I was happy, and I think he thought he was happy too, but we did fight a lot, and the fights were really bad, and they were really toxic, and we did not respect each other. We didn't care about each other, truthfully, and yeah. So it's just, I don't know, it's so hard, but I'm just grateful that I've been able to inspire or help people, even if it is in a way that is so hard. Hi, Caitlin. Oh my gosh, it's gonna cut me out. How annoying. How do I... Neener. It says I only have 2 minutes before it's gonna end. On a more positive note, okay, next Wednesday, you guys, because I'm gonna go help Alea with her medicine anyways. Next Wednesday, we're gonna do Wine Wednesday. I'm gonna have wine, not water. Let's do a charcuterie board will be our category, okay? And that doesn't need to be fancy. What do you have in your cabinets in your fridge that might go bad? Throw it on a platter. Even a paper plate, I don't care. But make it cute because you deserve it. But like, even if it's on a paper plate. That's gonna be the theme. And I'm gonna do it early. Do you guys want earlier or later next Wednesday? Like, what do we think about this time? Charcuterie boards. Levi actually went to bed today watching Shark Attacks. I thought it was very interesting. Emily, I'm not opposed to it. I think I definitely want to like get more used to it, but in the future, yes. Later? You guys are wild. Earlier. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll so we can get like some numbers, some statistics behind this. But anyways, thank you guys so much for the tips and for watching and for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys, and yeah, I really do. It's always a fun time. Before, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh, I'm so tired, and then once I get chatting with you guys, I'm like, we're fine. I'm fine. Let's talk. Come on. Let's get into the deep stuff, you know? Bye, Kaysen. Okay, I'm going to ask the time on the poll tomorrow. Love you guys.